What if I told you that beneath the shiny surface of New York City, where the skyline touches the clouds and dreams are born, lurks a world filled with crime, power struggles, and some seriously shady dealings? Welcome everyone to the dark side of New York, where we'll discuss the 5 deadliest Mafia families ruling the streets in 2024. Grab your popcorn, settle in, and let's check out their secrets, their battles for supremacy, and how they keep their grip on power. First up, we have the infamous Gambino family. Established in the 1900s, this family quickly rose to become one of the most notorious crime syndicates in America. With a name like Gambino, you might think they're running a pizza joint, but hold on to your cannoli, because they are anything but that. Carlo Gambino, the family's namesake, was the mastermind behind its meteoric rise. He was shrewd, charming, and knew exactly how to pull the strings to make his family thrive. Now you might wonder, how do you maintain such a stronghold in a city teeming with law enforcement? The Gambino family is known for its highly lucrative loan shark operations. They provide loans to desperate individuals, but with a twist. The interest rates are sky high, and when borrowers can't pay up, let's just say that the family doesn't take no for an answer. Think about it. Would you want to cross a guy who has connections in places you don't want to know about? But wait, there's more. Extortion is another favorite pastime for the Gambinos. They target businesses, demanding protection money to keep their operations running smoothly. Pay us, or you might find a little accident happening to your storefront. It's a terrifying thought, isn't it? And as if that wasn't enough, they've recently gotten into the world of drug trafficking, building connections to distribute various illegal substances. So if you thought they were just about old-school crime, think again. In addition to all these thrilling activities, the Gambino family also has its fingers in the gambling pie. Running underground casinos and sports betting operations, it's a full-blown empire, all while keeping a low profile. But here's a kicker. The family invests in legitimate businesses too, like construction and waste management, to launder their money. Who said crime doesn't pay? Now, as of 2024, the Gambino family is under the leadership of Domenico Dom Chalou, a man known for being low-key but incredibly effective. After the assassination of former underboss Frank Cali in 2019, there was a power vacuum, and Dom stepped in. His strategy? Stay out of the spotlight and rebuild the family's strength. But with rival gangs and internal struggles, can they keep their legendary status? Or is the clock ticking down for the Gambinos? What do you think? While the Gambino family has had its share of drama, the Genovese family is a whole different ballgame. These guys are like ninjas, stealthy, strategic, and almost impossible to catch. So how do they manage to stay so low profile while running their operations? The Genovese family, often dubbed the most secretive of the 5 families, was founded in the 1930s by none other than Vito Genovese himself. Vito was crafty and cunning, setting the stage for the family to thrive under illegal activities like drug trafficking and racketeering. Their motto seems to be, why make noise when you can make money quietly? Racketeering is a significant source of income for the Genovese family. They run illegal businesses while keeping threats in their back pockets. Sounds familiar? By infiltrating labor unions, they can control contracts and influence workers, solidifying their grip on power. If you were a business owner, would you dare to cross them? Of course, drug trafficking plays a huge role in their operations. They have networks that distribute narcotics, helping them rake in serious cash. And gambling? You bet. The Genovese family operates illegal gambling rings, focusing on sports betting and underground casinos. But wait, what's their secret sauce for staying out of jail? They also invest in legitimate businesses, which not only helps them launder money, but also keep them looking respectable on the surface. Smart, right? Next up, let's talk about the Lukisi family. While the Genovese family plays it cool, the Lukisi family is all about getting things done, sometimes through rather violent means. But what fuels their ambition, and how do they keep their operations running smoothly? Named after Tommy Lukisi, this family emerged in the early 1920s and quickly made a name for itself in the crime world. They are famous for their tight connections to labor unions, particularly in construction and trucking. This gives them leverage over industries, which is a powerful position to be in. But how do they pull off such impressive feats while keeping a low profile? Lukisi Family has jumped into drug trafficking in a big way, establishing networks to distribute narcotics. They've also set up illegal gambling operations, focusing on sports betting and underground casinos, keeping the cash flowing in while dodging the law. And how do they cover their tracks? Like the other families, they invest in legitimate businesses, including restaurants and construction companies, giving them the perfect disguise for their illegal activities. Currently, the Lukisi family is led by Michael Big Mike DeSantis, a no-nonsense boss determined to strengthen the family's grip on power. He's focused on rebuilding relationships with labor unions while expanding their influence. But challenges loom. Law enforcement is always watching, and rival factions threaten to disrupt their operations. Will Big Mike be able to navigate these treacherous waters, or will he find himself swimming with the fishes? As we move along, it's time to discuss the Columbo family. Their history is tied with drama. So how do they keep their family united amidst all the chaos? Founded in the 1920s by Joseph Columbo, the Columbo family has faced its fair share of challenges. Known for its loyalty, this family has experienced a tumultuous past filled with power struggles and drama. When Columbo himself was shot and nearly killed in the 1970s, a violent battle for power erupted within the family. Could loyalty really keep them from falling apart? Extortion is a significant source of income for the Columbo family. They don't shy away from threatening business owners to pay for protection. And loan sharking, you better believe they're in on that too. They lend money to desperate individuals, but with a hefty price tag. If you can't pay up, expect a little visit from some very unfriendly folks. It's all in a day's work for the Columbo family. In recent years, drug trafficking has also become a major part of their operations. They partner with suppliers to distribute narcotics, creating additional revenue streams. Illegal gambling? Yep, they're on it. The Columbo family runs illegal gambling rings, giving gamblers a chance to place bets outside the law while taking a slice of the pie. And just like their counterparts, they invest in legitimate businesses as well, including construction and restaurants, to launder money. The Columbo family is now under the leadership of Andrew "Andy" Russo, whose focus is on stabilizing the family and rebuilding trust among its members. Last but not least, we have the Bonano family. The Bonano family, named after Giuseppe Bonano, has a long and tumultuous history in the world of organized crime. Established in the early 20th century, this family has seen its fair share of betrayals, power struggles, and government crackdowns. But despite the turmoil, the Bonanos have managed to remain a force to be reckoned with in New York's underworld. What keeps them in the game, you ask? Wait to find out. The Bonano family's bread and butter are their loan sharking operations. Need quick cash? The Bonanos will lend it to you. But just don't forget that the interest rates are sky high, and failure to pay on time could lead to some unpleasant consequences. And much like their Mafia counterparts, extortion is another core activity. They offer protection to local businesses, and by offer we mean demand that they pay up or else. It's the age-old Mafia deal. You pay for peace of mind, or risk waking up to find your car mysteriously set on fire. Who needs insurance when you have Bonanos watching your back, right? But the family doesn't stop there. The Bonano family has also dabbled heavily in drug trafficking. In fact, they were among the first of the 5 families to seriously expand into narcotics, which turned out to be both their blessing and their curse. They made millions, but the heat from law enforcement also intensified. Still in 2024, they continue their drug operations, carefully building alliances with other criminal networks to ensure a steady flow of product. The endeavor from the Bonanos is illegal gambling. Like the other families, they run underground casinos and betting rings, offering high-stakes games far away from the eyes of the law. If there's money to be made from a bet, you can bet the Bonanos are in on it. And just like their peers, they invest in legitimate businesses as a cover for their illegal activities: construction, real estate, and even restaurants. They've got their hands in many pies, making it difficult for authorities to track all of their activities. As of 2024, the family is under the leadership of Michael "The Nose" Mancuso, a man who's no stranger to prison cells and power struggles. Mancuso has done time for murder, and after his release, he wasted no time in reasserting his dominance over the family. He's known for his ruthlessness and his determination to keep the Bonano family alive in an era where many thought they would crumble. But with the constant threat of betrayal from within and pressure from law enforcement, Bonanos are walking a fine line. For decades, law enforcement has been working to take these families down. Massive FBI investigations, undercover stings, wiretaps, the authorities have thrown everything they've got at these criminal syndicates. And sure, they've made some progress, but just when you think they're down for the count, they always seem to bounce back. So there you have it, the 5 deadliest mafia families ruling New York City in 2024. Each of these families have carved out their own path to power, using everything from extortion to drug trafficking to maintain their control over the city. Now we want to hear from you. What do you think about the mafia's enduring power? Do you think they'll ever be completely eradicated? Or are they too deeply embedded in society to ever truly disappear? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more intel into the hidden world that exists right under our noses. Thanks for watching.